You guys, I just got the most exciting package of my entire life. Obviously, you know by the title, but this is It Starts With Us, which is the sequel to Colleen Hoover's best-selling book, It Ends With Us. It's October 18th, which is the release day, and the publisher sent me the book, so I've been waiting, not so patiently, all day. I feel like we just need to dive into this together. There's 2 things in here. Stop it. I am gonna cry. Atlas's Restaurant Bibs. This little pin. Why am I like nervous? I'm freaking out and panicking. This is better than Christmas morning. First, there's a bookmark that says, "You can stop swimming now, Lily. We finally reached the shore." Colleen Hoover's autograph. I'm unwell. What else? There's an It Starts With Us playlist. Bingo. Lily Bloom's postcard. Oh my God, I'm so dead. It's the Everything's Better in Boston magnet. And there's a sheet of temporary tattoos because obviously Lily has that tattoo. This is so cute. And then obviously we got It Starts With Us. It's halfway through the day, but I plan on doing nothing for the rest of my day except for reading this book and filming my reactions as we're reading it. So this reading vlog is gonna have spoilers just because this is also a sequel. So if you haven't read It Ends With Us, you have to go read that one and then obviously go read the sequel. And then you can come back and watch this video. I've never done a reading vlog before. I have no idea how long this is actually gonna take me to finish this book, but I feel like it's not that long. It's 320 pages. It's not bad. I just need to do this bingo real quick. You've read every Coho book, yes. Lent a Coho book to a friend, yes. You dog ear your pages. Guilty as charged. You've read a book in a day, yes, and I'm definitely gonna be doing that today. You've fallen in love with a fictional character, hello, Noah Riley, yes. You have a TBR, yes. That's depressing, I didn't get a bingo. So close so many times, yet so far. I'm gonna go make some coffee, my coffee number 2, because that is just a necessity. It's also a really hot day outside, so I feel like I'm gonna make some iced coffee, go outside on the patio, and just read for a little bit until I get hot. I'm like sweating my ass off, then I'll probably come back inside. I forgot the ice. What am I doing? Cannot forget. There we go. I was like, something is not right. Dear reader, this book is a sequel to It Ends With Us and begins right where the first book concluded. I know a lot of people were confused if it was going to be a prequel or like how much time has passed. So picks right off. Chapter 1. Let's do it. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I just started chapter 6. I am loving the short chapters. I forgot how shorter chapters usually are and it makes me so happy. And I feel like I'm just flying through this and it makes it so much better for my attention span. Chef's kiss. So far she did write a letter to Ellen already, which I know some people absolutely hate that so much. I just try to not think about the fact that it's to Ellen DeGeneres. I disregard the Ellen thing entirely and it just seems like a diary entry to me. Basically all her letter said is because she's just trying to let out her feelings. She ran into Atlas and she's kind of avoiding him now. She's supposed to text him, but she hasn't yet and he's like panicking, checking his phone constantly. She's just hesitant because of everything with Ryle. She's like scared to start this new relationship and she doesn't want him to peg the demise of their relationship on him and take it out on him. So she's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, even though I know he's perfect. Because she was avoiding him, he brought her pasta. And she's like, what is it? He goes, our weekend special. It's called Why Are You Avoiding Me Pasta. Well played, Atlas, well played. All right, it's been an hour. I'm on chapter 13. I just love Atlas, he's so sweet. All right, I'm bringing this party back inside because people kept walking by and making the weirdest noises. I was like, is everybody okay? But where I left off saying is that Atlas's mom just came back into the picture. She's at his restaurant. He had blocked her, and in his Dear Lily letter that he wrote to her on their first date while she was asleep, he basically revealed to her how horrible his mom was to him growing up and that she kicked him out. And now she's back and she's saying that she's looking for Josh. And he's like, who the hell is Josh? She's like, your brother Atlas, duh. Like he's supposed to know. She was pregnant when she kicked him out back in the day. And he never knew why he was kicked out of the house. He's apparently 11. He's been missing for 2 weeks. She hasn't reported it to police. So all of this leads me to believe that he's definitely the teenager who has been vandalizing Atlas's restaurants. And someone had spray painted fuck you Atlas with 2 S's, like at last, you know, ass. But what was weird is according to the security footage, the person looked to be about a teenager and was sleeping there until the morning. And then the person just like got up and left, but you couldn't really see the face. So initially I was thinking it had to be Ryle because he obviously doesn't like Atlas, but also obviously Ryle isn't a teenager. So I was like, who the hell is this teenager? I thought Ryle hired someone or like knew someone's kid. I don't know. I just, in my mind, there was a connection to Ryle because obviously he has a problem with him. But now I think it's definitely his brother, Josh. I don't know why he has a thing out for Atlas. Maybe because he escaped. Maybe he thinks that Atlas knew about him and never like came to help him because he probably has a hard life with his mother as well. I'm not exactly sure how he found him, how he knows about him, but I'm hoping, because that'd be really cute, that he starts to have a relationship with his brother. Maybe he even takes custody of his brother. I don't know. I'm just saying, Atlas would just be the best older brother ever. I think he's definitely just jealous and upset for taking it out on his restaurant. But I just updated my reading progress on Goodreads, so it says I'm about 35% of the way in. Here's where I'm at. But I am gonna take a break right now. I'm gonna go take Ollie outside on a little walk. I need to move as well. I feel like I haven't got nearly enough of my steps today. Haven't moved my body much, and I definitely need to do that and some Pilates as well. But I think I'm gonna do that after dinner, the Pilates, because I'm starving. Ravenous. I've been getting hungrier like earlier in the day, and maybe that's because I'm also trying to go to bed earlier, just because I feel like I end up on a bad spiral of like being on my phone before bed, and I used to be really good at not doing that and just reading physical books and then my Kindle. For some reason this year, I've been reading less and more inclined to just be like getting sucked into TikTok. I feel like a lot of you can relate to that as well. It's just so addicting having like short form videos and just being like, okay, one more, because only like 30 seconds or a couple minutes, but then I will get sucked in for hours, and then I'm like, why is it midnight? Why is it 1 a.m.? I need to go to bed. Past 2 nights I've been trying to do better by like journaling, putting my phone away, putting on brown noise on my phone. I try to like do some visualizations, meditate, and then read. And that's all I will do until I fall asleep. I mean, it's only been a couple days of doing this, but I think it's definitely more helpful for me to just like eat dinner early and start to unwind earlier so that I can just go to bed and stop like distracting myself on my phone. Cause then I feel like that light on my phone also just like keeps me up at night. I've definitely been like waking up earlier the past couple days as well, which I like. Definitely more productive when I have more hours in the morning, because that's when I'm just better at getting things done. Here's to bettering ourselves. Anyway, we love a good tangent, just some girly things, adulting things. Let's go take you out so you can stop staring at me. Does somebody want to go outside? You're such a cool dude. Does somebody need a haircut soon? And then we can come back and snuggle and read. I would just like to point out that it is 4:34 and I ordered dinner. I hate myself so much. I really need to order groceries. While I wait for that, I shall continue reading. I love Colleen Hoover books so much. I'm not the fastest reader ever, but I love how short these chapters are. I know I keep saying that, but it just keeps you hooked because you're like, okay, one more chapter, and it only takes you like a few minutes. Authors, take note. Please give us the shorter chapters. Okay, we deserve it. Okay, I think my theory is confirmed on the very next page. That's so sad though. And the goods have been delivered and Ollie wants it. I know you do, but you can't have it. Especially because you barfed on my white rug today. Please tell me why. All of the spots in this apartment. He decides to do his little barf on my new white rug. It's by far the softest thing in this apartment, so like maybe that's why, but I'm like, really? Really? You had to do it there. I would have even taken the carpet. You know, the carpet's brown. Would have been easier to clean. I don't know how to get this out of my white carpet. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. And that is the second time you've done that this year. Not pointing fingers, but Aww, hi baby. Do not lick my mouth after you. If you are like me and do not like to sit in silence ever, it's like the bane of my existence. I love these coffee shop jazz videos on YouTube, but I definitely have been into the autumn ones lately. Right now I'm watching night autumn jazz music at coffee shop ambiance. This one's like a nighttime one. It has rain in the background and then piano jazz. It's so nice, it's so cute. And I just put on a different one like every single day. Live for these videos. They make me so happy. I'm melting. He's literally driving 5 miles just to give her a hug before bed so that she can sleep better. If he wanted to, he would, ladies. If he wanted to, he would. Said he'd run 5 miles just to give her a hug. That just reminded me of Archer's voice. Confirmed. The kid who was vandalizing his restaurants was indeed his brother, and he decided to like camp out at the restaurant and hope that he came, and he did. So he confronted him, gave him some food, took him home, just as I suspected. He told Lily about this and definitely wants to try to get custody of his brother. His mom sucks. I'm sure the mom's gonna put up a fight and try not to give up custody just because she's a brat, but I think he will prevail. So wholesome. My heart. Atlas was helping Lily put on a dress for this wedding, and he noticed her heart tattoo for the first time when she got in college in honor of him. Excuse me, he's not reacting well. Bitch, why? He just told her to finish getting ready or they'll be late. Boy, bye. Alice, what are you doing? Update, okay, he redeemed himself. Thank God she just asked him right away. I cannot stand when books like let something linger way longer than they have to. Just be an adult, let's just confront the situation. So she asked him why it upset him, and he was basically like, when you were in the hospital, I overheard you tell the nurse that he bit you, and he didn't realize what he had bit or like why. He never saw the tattoo until now, so now he's like putting all the pieces together that he bit her where she had that tattoo because he read the journals, knew the connection to Atlas, and now I'm sure he just like feels guilty and upset that he had something to do with that. I'm sorry for doubting you, baby. I'm sorry for doubting you. So sad. Oh, why is he just so sweet? They just kissed. Oh, yes. Over halfway through the book, they finally kiss. It was sexy too. Yes. I love a good build up for a kiss, you know? It's getting darker and the nights are getting longer. I don't even know what that's from. Anyway, just about to start chapter 22 and I think they're gonna bone. Finally has alone time. No kids. Things are happening. Let's get special. She hasn't slept with him since she was like 16. Which, by the way, Ryle's sister a couple chapters ago was like, give me the tea, whatever. And she's like, no, I haven't like kissed him since I was 16. And then she's like, well, he has to be bad in bed then. Like something has to be wrong with him. And Lily was like, no, he's definitely not. I would know. But I was like, girl, he was your first time. How good could it have been? I'm so sorry for disturbing you. Oh, am I that boring? Am I that boring? Oh, bruh. All right, I was worried there for a second because they were about to not fornicate because he had to go home after, so he's like, I don't want to just like do it and leave. Then as she was like saying goodbye, I couldn't resist. It was kind of a fade to black scene. I wanted a little more spice. I wanted the detail. Maybe I've just been reading too much smut that this doesn't do it for me as much. It was wholesome though. I was literally so confused because they start like right here and I was like, that's it, we get 2 paragraphs. Anyway, my heart is absolutely melting because Atlas just met Emerson, Lily and Ryle's daughter, for the first time, and he's having this like surreal moment because he's looking at her and he's like, wow, this child is gonna be such a huge part of my life one day, because he's just so confident that they're gonna work out, that they're gonna move in together. He's gonna marry her and potentially be like a stepfather to this child. And he goes on to say, I'd never admit any of this out loud because people like Theo would say I'm getting ahead of myself, but the truth is I'm years behind where I want to be with Lily, where I could have been with her. This could be the first day I'm spending with someone who might one day end up becoming my daughter. Oh my God. I'm unwell. Okay, I just have to say, to anybody who is Team Ryle, which I know what you're thinking, because you get me. Okay, we get each other. Why would anybody be Team Ryle? Nobody's Team Ryle. You're wrong. Unfortunately, there's so many people on TikTok that are obsessed with Ryle. I'm not even kidding. Like, people even comment on my videos about Coho and they're like, Ryle's not that bad. Ryle deserves a redemption. No, he does not. He fucking sucks. It makes me so pissed off that people actually have that opinion about him. Like, it disgusts me. And this just further proves it, all right? He's like texting her, blowing up her phone. You treat me like a monster. I'm her goddamn father. I was happier before I met you. Have fun fucking the homeless guy. Goodbye, Ryle. She will. She'll have a lot of fun. Much more fun than with you. Ryle's a fucking asshole. Just came to confront her and apologize, and then he just like turned it on her again. So now Lily's scared that he's gonna go confront Atlas. I'm scared. Ugh, he did show up at the restaurant. No, please don't fight again. I hate it. Although Atlas, you can definitely punch Ryle. I would not be upset. Ryle just punched Atlas. Oh, fuck. You better hit him harder, bitch. Also, I just realized he punched Atlas, yet he threw such a big fit about his hand because he's a neurosurgeon. Bitch, you're doing it to yourself. Treating Lily the way she deserves to be treated is the easiest part of my life. I think you should be relieved she's with someone like me. Tell him, Atlas. Ryle literally came and punched him in the fucking face, yelled at him, is so horrible, and all Atlas has to say to himself is, that's fine. I'd go through this shit every day if it means I'm the one who gets to fall asleep next to her every single night. I wish I could have you in my bed like this every night. I want to shower with you and cook with you and watch TV with you and go grocery shopping with you. I want everything with you, and I hate that we have to pretend like we don't already know we're spending the rest of our lives together. It's incredible how fast a heart rate can double. I agree, Lily, I agree. My heart is racing. We also got one more spicy scene. I think I just read way too many smutty books because yeah, that was like child's play. It was very tame compared to what I'm used to, but still enjoy it, you know. I'll take what I can get. Because Atlas to me is so wholesome. He's sweet. I don't need to know every little doodad, you know. I will stop talking now. I'm getting a little teary. One of my favorite moments in books is when the title comes into play in the book. And obviously I thought it starts with us men. This whole new chapter starts with him and Lily. But the whole other storyline with him and his brother Josh is so heartwarming. And one of his projects for school is that he has to build a family tree. He was struggling with it for so long because he like didn't know his family. But he just goes, I can just draw a seedling with 2 tiny branches, yours and mine. We'll be on our own brand new tiny family tree, one that starts with us. That got me. Time for some lymphatic drainage, am I right? The freaking family tree gets me every time. It's just so wholesome. Am I laying on the floor when the bed is right there? Yes. Do I have an explanation? No. By the way, I am at the home stretch. I can't believe I'm almost done with this book. I'm done. I can't believe I have been waiting for this book for what feels like so long. I can't remember when she announced it. I am so sad. Where do I even begin? This was so sweet. I am actually so happy that she ended up writing this book. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. A sequel is even necessary, and a lot of times it kind of ruins a book for me. However, I think this one was done really well. And in the acknowledgement, she says, it ends with us as the one book I've been adamant that I would never write a sequel for. I felt like it ended where it needed to end, and I didn't want to put Lily through any more stress. But then hashtag book talk happened, and I realized most of you weren't asking for me to put them through more pain. You simply simply wanted Lily and Atlas happy. And I quickly realized how much I needed to see Lily and Atlas happy as well. So sweet. Perfect, happy ending. One big happy family. I can't remember where my last update was, but on their 6-month anniversary of like officially dating, Atlas wrote Lily another letter, and in it he was talking about what he considers to be their first kiss. He wanted to tell her so many times that he loved her, but he just like couldn't get it out. So to like bury that, he ended up kissing her on her shoulder over and over, and that was him being like, oh, I love you. Those kisses were also significant to her, so much so that she got that open heart tattoo that he drew over that spot to remember him by. So it was so cute to get more context from his point of view, saying he did that because he was trying to say I love you like so many times. I was like, my heart. They moved in together, they're getting married. Atlas got custody of Josh. Things with Ryle are looking a little bit up. He's in anger management classes. I also put the sticker with her autograph on there so I can keep it forever. I feel like now I need to get It Ends With Us just so that I can have them on my future bookshelf. I mean, I don't have room for a bookshelf. Throws off the vibe. One day. That is it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. Let me know if you want more, because I definitely want to go through my physical TBR like I said in my fall Rex video. I'll probably do more of like a week reading vlog style where I read a couple books, so it's a little bit more fast-paced, not doing like a deep dive into each book because those will be spoiler free. But let me know your thoughts on It Starts With Us in the comments below. I'm so curious what you guys think of this, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. And my book talk, my book club, my Kindle guide, everything will be linked down in the description box below. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!